Okay, another good thing to check in the house is items in your attic. Well, what do we have in your attic? We've got insulation and ductwork. Okay, with your insulation, you want to make sure you have insulation over your whole house, and also that it's a consistent depth. Okay, you don't want it to be this deep in some sections and this deep in others. Compressed insulation doesn't do a whole lot for your house, so if you've got items that are depressing the insulation, it's lowering its ability to do its job. So you want a good consistent depth across the attic. Another thing you want to look at is your ductwork. Okay, the bright silvery flex duct that runs through your attic or the insulated metal solid ducts. Okay, with those you want to check for leaks or damage to the ductwork. Damage to the ductwork can be anything from where squirrels have been chewing on it and have poked a hole right through the side of the vent, or where they've pulled the insulation off of the ductwork. Okay, two important things to look at. Another thing is the leaks that we were talking about. Okay, duct leaks in an attic can seriously impact your home. Not only can they bring in debris from the attic, dust, insects, anything else that may be up there, but also duct leaks can work in reverse and they will be air conditioning your attic or heating your attic, and you don't want to do that. So what you want to do is you want to check all the intersections of the ductwork, any place where there's tape or a join where a larger duct meets a smaller one, or where the little small subducts meet the vent boots, or where the vent boots meet the ceiling. All those places need to be checked for leaks.
So what's a good way to investigate the joints? Just visually, or can you feel it, or is there moisture? Or
oh, look, there's a duct leak. Yes, honestly, just your hands are a really good sensor for that. You can, if you're going to do it on your own, that's a good way to do it. If you want to have it professionally done, there are people here in town that can perform certain tests on your duct system involving pressurizing the duct system and then being able to very easily find the leaks in the attic.
So when's the last time you've been in your attic? It's important to check your insulation and your duct work. Now, if you find leaky ducts, use foil tape. Never use duct tape. It just doesn't work. All right, let's see what we can find up here. Check for leaks in your ducts. Once you find leaks, use approved foil tape to fix them. There, that should do it.
Okay, so this is another part of your air conditioning system, and if you have a heat pump, part of your heating system, this is the condenser unit. There's a few things you want to look at with your condenser unit. You want to make sure that it's, relatively level, that you don't have plants growing up against the unit. That reduces its efficiency. Another thing you want to look at is if you're looking at your unit itself, it may look like this. You may only see the very small, thin fins, okay? You want to make sure those fins aren't damaged, that the coils behind them aren't damaged, and that overall the unit looks pretty good, relatively free of debris. Okay? And then you want to look at down here. This is the line that carries the coolant between the interior unit and the exterior unit. It's a good idea for efficiency's sake to have this unit insulated. It'll really help with the efficiency of the unit. Okay? Let's go check the meters. So what we have here is your electric meter, all right? What you want to do is, if you haven't learned how to read it already, by all means, learn how to read it. It will help you possibly in controlling some of your electrical use. It will also help you know what some of your appliances, when they kick on, are really your big energy users in the house. So reading your meter is a relatively simple thing to do. What you want to do is you want to start here and you want to read the lowest number of the two. For example, this one's between the 5 and the 6, so the reading number would be 5. Okay? So what we're looking at here is 5, 5, 2, because it's between the 2 and the 3, 5, because it's just past the 5, between the 5 and the 6, and if you're worried about a number like that, you read the next dial down. Okay? Because this one has obviously gone past the 0, this one is past 5. So then it becomes 5, 5, 2, 5, 2. Okay, so here we have our water meter. Okay, there's two ways to access the water meter. There's a little lid here that'll let you see the face of the water meter, and you can also pull the meter cover off, and inside you'll find the meter. There will be a little lid, a cover for your water meter. Oh, and wildlife. And what you want to do is you want to gently clean away the dirt from the lens, because you don't want to risk scratching the lens, and check the meter. There's a small triangle somewhere on the face of the meter that you're wanting to look at to see whether or not you have any leaks. If this is turning, you have water going through the meter. And if you're sure everything is off in the house, that means you may want to start looking for some kind of leak. Alright, so one of the things we want to look at with the vents is that you don't have any of your vents completely closed. See how this is all closed flat? You get moisture buildup on the vents. You can get moisture buildup along the ceiling, okay, which can possibly damage your drywall. And also, your house is constructed so that the entire home is air conditioned or heated at the same time. So if you shut any room off, that means the other rooms need to try and cool that space through the walls, through the doors, instead of through the vents like it was originally constructed for. So remember, don't ever completely close your vents.
Amy sat down with Rose, and she mentioned that the best way a Florida homeowner can save money is by setting the thermostat at 78 or higher during the summer and 68 or lower during the winter. This simple behavior change can save lots of money. Almost every house has sun shining on it. Why not capture this energy and heat up your water?
When we invested in this house, we decided to make the additional investment to get the solar hot water system for two reasons. One is the upfront tax credits and the rebates, and second, just as an investment in the house itself. Saves the environmental purposes as well as for resale value. We thought it would add some value added to the future owners.
The initial investment is a bit higher than a traditional water heater, but with federal, state, and local utility rebates, plus the monthly savings on utility bills, the break-even point for such an investment is 5 to 7 years.
Some of the benefits, of course, to the homeowner are the environmental benefits, because we have no pollution being created by using solar hot water. There's financial incentives, especially for families, because the portion of your utility bill can be about 25% hot water. So you can save, approximately 25% off your utility bill by converting to solar hot water.
A solar water heater is one option for a homeowner. However, utility companies are also exploring renewable energy options such as wind, solar, and even methane gas recovered from landfills. Many utilities have programs where customers can purchase power from renewable sources. Costing a bit more, such support from consumers help utility companies to explore renewable options. The next time you flip on a switch, think about purchasing electricity from renewable power sources. We interviewed a utility rep and asked about rebates offered by utility companies.
The reason why utility companies are concerned about energy conservation, one, it's the right thing to do, but two, if we can help encourage customers to save energy on their end, it'll help us to defer construction on our end and allow the generation that we do have to go further. It'll also keep us from having to turn on more expensive plants during the end of the day when everybody's turning on their air conditioner. We have to turn on more and more expensive what we call peak load generators to help that load, to actually serve it.
Each utility company offers several different types of rebates for consumers. They cover things like installing energy-efficient appliances or insulating your home.
GRU's rebate program actually started with a natural gas rebate back in 1984. We started having rebates with natural gas water heaters, natural gas furnaces, And that progressed into an electric rebate program, which started back in 2005. The electric portion of the rebates were an element of our integrated resource plan, which is how we were going to meet our future capacity requirements going out into the future here in Gainesville, where we have a program for air conditioning maintenance, replacement of central air conditioners, replacement of room air conditioners, and we also have one for duct leak repair.
Rebates and tax breaks can be found for many purchases and actions to update a home. The first thing to do? Check with your local utility company to determine which rebates and tax breaks are available to you. Your home can become more energy efficient. It just takes some investigating, and once you find out what you need, a little shopping.
Okay, let's do some shopping to save energy. Many items in the store have tax credits or rebates associated with them. Replace your old appliances with new energy efficient ones, just like this washer. Now look for the energy guide, and in particular, look for the Energy Star label. You can replace your fridge with a new energy efficient one. Update your electric water heater to a more efficient natural gas one. And get these compact fluorescent bulbs to replace all your incandescent bulbs. To seal those ducts, remember foil tape, the shiny stuff, not duct tape. Add insulation to your attic. It's really easy with this blow-in insulation. Plus, you can do many things in your home to earn rebates and tax credits. Check your windows and doors for air leaks. It may be time to seal them. Keeping your home airtight is a great way to conserve energy. When's the last time you had your AC unit serviced? Having it professionally cleaned and inspected will save you lots of money. In fact, if you have an older model, updating it to a more energy efficient one will save you lots on your utility bill.
All of the examples mentioned in this program will help you save energy at home. Remember, ask about energy-saving features of a home before purchasing. If you currently have a home, make it more energy efficient. To get started, contact your local utility for ideas and learn about ways to save money while updating your home. Even with the most energy efficient home, the best thing one can do is simply turn stuff off. When you leave the house, turn up the thermostat. When you leave a room, turn off the lights. For every 1 degree that you adjust your thermostat, you save 4% or more on your energy bill. For more information, visit the Living Green website and also contact your local county extension office.
That's it for this episode of Living Green. A lot can be done to make your home more energy efficient. Spread the word.
Major support for this program was provided by these organizations.